Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Nc6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. g6 prepares to fianchetto the dark squared bishop on g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. c4 gains space in the center and the queen side, and prepares to develop the knight to c3. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. Nc3 develops the knight toward the center, defends the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. d6 allows the light-squared bishop to develop and controls the e5 and c5 squares. b2 develops the bishop and prepares castling. Nx d4 captures the knight on d4 and attacks the bishop on e2. Qx d4 recaptures the knight and places the queen on a powerful central square. bg7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. b3 develops the bishop toward the center, supports the queen on d4 and allows queenside castling. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. qd2 retreats the queen, avoiding any discovered attacks from black's dark-squared bishop on g7. b6 develops the bishop toward the center and attacks the c4 pawn. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. The pawn is now adequately defended. This reveals an attack on a queen. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only good move. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is the last book move. Takes back. It is best. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is good. Recaptures. It is best. This challenges the opposing rook for control of the open file. It is best. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Takes back. This is the start of the endgame and white is equal. It is best. A solid choice. It is excellent. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.